It is Arsenal against Spurs this weekend. Speaking ahead of the tie, Gabriel Jesus, reflecting on his time at Manchester City, said the thing was the way Guardiola understands football and what he wanted, then it was up to you to accept it or not. If you don't accept it, thank you and let's go for another challenge. I accepted it for a while, but there came a moment when I said I want another thing for myself. I thanked him, thanks to everything. He understood and we moved on. Now I'm free on the pitch, playing football with a smile on my face and trying to do my best all the time. Craig Burley is with us. Craig, producer Mike, before the show, was trying to persuade me that Jesus was having a go at Guardiola. Are you buying what he's selling?
No, but I really am, as you well know. I think that simplified is, look, we could have taken all those words, I don't know how many there was, and just squashed it down into, I knew I wasn't going to get regular game time at Man City, and I probably am at Arsenal if I stay fit. And I think that's the crux of the matter here, is that he did have some success at City, and he did play in some of the big games. But he knew going into a Thursday or Friday, or whenever it was Guardiola would name his team, that there were others that he preferred as a general rule of thumb. And now he's at Arsenal, he's made that move. They have a World Cup around the corner. He started the season very well. They haven't really got a replacement. I mean, Eddie Nketiah is not going to knock him out of the team. There's no Aubameyang there. There's no Lacazette there. So he's the big fish in this particular pond. And why wouldn't you be enjoying that? I mean, it's just what players should want to do.
But if he stayed at City, they won trophies, Shane.
No, listen, I understand Jesus wanted to move. He was not getting time in the way that he wanted, especially with Haaland coming in. That would have been even less. And I know he's playing off on the right-hand side for the most part under Pep Guardiola. But Arteta comes a calling, makes him a key part of that Arsenal team and the project that he was selling. So, in all honesty, nothing about what Gabriel Jesus surprised me. Nothing I thought would surprise anybody in the game. He wasn't playing at City. He's given an opportunity to play at Arsenal, and he's making the most of that opportunity. That is what underpins every single transfer.
But he was playing at City, wasn't he? Mm-hmm. Just not in the role that he wanted.
Not the role that he wanted, and a part-time player. He wasn't always playing at Manchester City, and whenever he played at Manchester City, as you just mentioned, Shaq, on the right-hand side. So he was on the periphery, and he wasn't playing and doing the things that he thinks he can bring to a team. So he goes from a part-time player at Manchester City to a full-time hero at Arsenal. I think that's an upgrade in his mind. In terms of teams, it's not an upgrade. But in terms of his career, it is an upgrade.
Are you surprised how well he's done, Craig?
No. Why would he's a Brazilian international? Why would I be surprised? I mean, he's a good player. But, I mean, you go back to the question you asked Ali. I mean, you're not listening. I told you, when Thursday or Friday came around, he didn't know if he was going to be playing at Man City. He
played a lot of games for Man City.
But
he played over 40 games for Manchester City. He wasn't a big part player. He was a player who was key for City, but he wasn't playing the position that he wanted.
Outside that studio, there's cotton buds. Clean your ears. When the team talk came around, he wasn't sure he was going to be in the team. At Arsenal, he knows he's going to be in the team. There's no doubt about it. So he is the kingpin now. He is the talisman. He's played some of the stuff he's done early on at Arsenal has been terrific. Yeah, he played an amount of games at Manchester City, but not in his preferred position, not always in the starting lineup. And so why wouldn't you want to go and I don't get it. What are we discussing here? I don't understand. He's at Arsenal. He's playing well. He's got a North London derby. He's going to go to the World Cup. It's perfect, is it not?
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.